What's up, everybody? It's my favorite time of year. March is here. We're talking Texas A&M at Alabama this Wednesday, March the 2nd. I'm Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays, and we are sponsored by Caesars Sportsbook for the whole month of March. If you haven't already signed up with Caesars, you've got to get in on this. There's a link in the description of this video. You want to click on that and get yourself signed up. They're going to match your deposit up to $1,500 when you drop 50 in yourself, or you could just use the promo code MORNINGCZR. That'll get you there as well. You do not want to miss out on this value. There's so much money to be made this month. With me today, I've got expert handicapper Nick Parsons from the Insiders Room here to talk a little A&M at Alabama. What's going on, Nick?
Yeah, super pumped for the conference tournaments, obviously. I guess some of them are already here, but the big ones start this weekend.
Yes, indeed. This is my favorite time. I know you're not super into March Madness because you're in Canada. Obviously, our college teams don't go to college in Canada, but I remember you being very sharp when it comes to betting on college basketball. So that's all that really matters here, right?
Absolutely.
We've got the Aggies taking on Alabama. Alabama's -9.5 on their home court. 152 and a hook is the total. What are you looking at here, Nick?
Yeah, I'd like Alabama in this one. The SEC, it still has a couple games to go in the regular season before it's all over. Both the Aggies and the Tide, they definitely want to win here. But I think that the home floor advantage is going to be the difference here for the Tide. Because, I mean, they really do enjoy a home court advantage, especially in this matchup. Texas A&M, it's 18-11 overall, but it's just 4-5 on the road. And so Alabama, it's 19-10 this season, and that includes going 13-2 at home. Now, these two teams haven't played since 2020, so the revenge factor isn't a factor whatsoever this week. But yeah, with a more winnable game at home against 17-12 Mississippi State to end the season, I mean, are the Aggies going to get caught looking ahead to that one? I mean, I think it's a very real possibility. Texas A&M is 12-4 at home. So Alabama, it has a game at LSU in its final regular season game. LSU is 20-9. And so really it can't leave anything to chance here. This is a final regular season home game, like a sort of a must win, I think. And so as a situational handicapper at heart here, Ellie, that's the way I'm breaking this one down. I think Alabama is going to lay the hammer down from start to finish, and I'm going to lay the points.
I'm against you. I think it's too many points. Like, I agree Alabama wins. Don't get me wrong. But my biggest thing that stands out to me with Alabama is that they might be 13-2 at home, but they're 5-10 against the spread at home, which tells me they're being overvalued. And I know they started strong, then they kind of went through a rough patch, and now they're getting it back together. I just think 9.5 points is a ton of points. I'd like to wait and see if this ticks up to a 10. But I agree with you that Alabama wins the game. I'm just not sure that they cover. Nick, what do you have lined up over at picksandparlays.net for our viewers who are looking for your premium plays?
Well, we can agree to disagree on that one, as we do sometimes, Allie. But yes, as for premium plays, listen, the Insiders Room, we're coming off a winning January. We're coming off a winning February. And March has just started. And yeah, I love this time of year as well. The Insiders Room, we're going to be just digging into all of these tournaments. So yeah, come check us out over at picksandparlays.net.
Yes, definitely do that. And when you're there, use the promo code MARCH, M-A-R-C-H. Shouldn't be too hard to remember. Use the promo code MARCH and it saves you 20% off all of the Insiders Room's best bets. And let me tell you, they are hot right now. So you want to jump on board. This is the month for a month-long subscription. If you were ever going to buy a month-long subscription at picksandparlays.net, it's now, because there are going to be so many games and so much action that you want in on. So let's make that money with the Insiders Room. Until then, Nick is going to roll with Alabama -9.5. I'm going the other way and taking the points with Texas A&M. Spoiler alert, I am from Texas, so maybe there's some regional bias there, but that's how we're rolling with this. Thanks so much, Nick. Good luck, everyone.